Okay, Lannister Reigns of Castamere again today. We have Baratheon, House of the Red Door, Blackwater Bay. Well, at least that's a little bit different. So we'll see what happens with that. We have a good starting hand here. And we can do Peace and Prosperity, which is also good. Let's see what this Baratheon deck does. He puts a Shadow card out. Well, that's a Shadow Priestess. And Storm's End. That's weird. Well, that means dominance, so that's not what I like to see. So it's probably a lame out dominance deck. But luckily it's Baratheon, so hopefully we can count on the faction being crappy enough to still win the game. Hopefully that's what we can do. Pretty much always want to put the other guy first when he's playing this type of deck. You also want him to go first because I have Milk of the Poppy in hand. So if he plays Melisandre, I can put Milk on her right away. Or if he does like King's Road Robert or something. And Late Summer Feast would be better here if he doesn't Summer Harvest, so that I could play Tywin and put a bodyguard on him. But if you start with Late Summer Feast, then you're risking Summer Harvest, and I really don't want that to happen. So if I can start with Peace and Prosperity, I pretty much always do. Because Summer Harvest, giving the opponent 11 gold feels pretty bad, man. Well, this is a terrible start for him. I don't know what's in shadows over there. Maybe it's Old Bill Bone? We'll find out. Oh, he milks my Tyrion. I didn't even see that. Well, that's annoying, but that's why we run Confiscation. Let's see. Oh, we can still Marshal Tywin. That's excellent. I think we have exactly enough money. So that worked out. Oh, we had one left over. I miscounted. Well, that's even better. Bet you wish you saved that milk now, huh? That's another reason to go second, because if I had gone first, I would Marshal first, and then he could put the milk on Tywin instead of Tyrion. Now, do I want to... I don't think I need 2 Milk of the Poppy. Okay. There's basically no way that the gold mine was going to be relevant there. But I know that I wanted to use it this turn at some point anyways. So it's still good to go ahead and use it for next turn. It'll be available to use again. But like the odds that it was going to draw me something I could pay for this turn are pretty much 0. You know, I could get a Nightmares or another Treachery, but I probably don't need it. But this way I just cycle through my deck more, which is always good. What do we do here? Yeah, we won't defend this. The payoff from not defending it is too juicy. Because if I defend it with Tywin, I miss out on my agenda trigger. And I miss out on a second intrigue. So like this way I can attack with Tywin, stand Tywin, do military, and then do another intrigue with Tyrion, which is pretty good. I think we want to do the stand token, right? I don't see any way that any of these other plots are relevant. Well, that's annoying. Surely he's going to pick Jaime. Oh, he doesn't like Treachery. That's probably because he doesn't want it to cancel the 6 cost Elise Baratheon. Makes sense. Oh, that's also annoying. I guess I should have known that that was a possibility. Oh well, he got me. That's a misplay. He shouldn't do that. Oh, wait. No, never mind. So I forgot it kneels my faction card, so it's fine for him to do that. That's a good card to get rid of. In the name of your king. Let's see, is he really going to use Storm's End? This is the problem with Storm's End. Yeah, he's not going to use it, because he knows there's going to be a reset or military claim at some point that'll take away some of these guys. So it's a waste. If Storm's End was like a weaker Chamber of the Painted Table, it was just after you win dominance, gain 1 extra power, then it would be it might be worth using then. But the way that it is, it's not worth it. Let's see if he does like March to the Wall. Oh, that makes sense too. Did I get 4? I think I missed on event. Yeah, no events, but I got 3, right? Yeah, I got 3, so that's pretty good. Well, I don't really want to marshal Jaime with already having these out there. So what are we going to do? Let's mill another one of these milks. I guess I can play Gold Road this turn? Sure. Because it doesn't look like I have a whole lot to do with myself right now. Do this. And pass. Unfortunately, could not draw another treachery. That would have been nice. But he's only on 4 gold. What can he really do? Iron Bank, that's interesting. Oh man, that's annoying. But it does give me another power. And that might be why he wanted to get rid of Treachery, because if I had Treachery in my hand, he couldn't really use the Iron Bank. Ah, he doesn't want to give me a gold. That's rude. Give me a gold, bro. I might not should even declare this entry because he's over reserved by 3. So it's like really not that important. I don't know. I think he should know that I have burned men in my hand. I can't remember. Did he give those to me with my plot? No. So he probably does not know that the burn men are there. I must have like drawn those in draw phase after the scene in flames. If he knew that burn men were gonna come, then he probably would have saved these to defend with both of them. Oh damn, another one of those. Well, that makes sense. At least 2 of them are gone now. This is going to pull Jaime. I can already feel it coming. That's fine. We don't need another brothel madam. I believe the way that her effect works is she actually... The ability does not stack. The brothel madam you only need one of them, but if somebody pays for one of the reactions, then they only have to pay one. They don't have to pay any of the others if you have more than one. I believe that's how that works. Now I guess I can do First Snow of Winter? I don't know. I don't really want to send old Bill Bone back to his hand. Forced March isn't great. We could do it just to stall for some time, I guess. Sure, why not? It's probably not going to get much better in this matchup. Because there's a decent chance that he's like not even playing Robert, and that's the only character you really care about in terms of Forced March. And he did another one, right? Of course. Because of course he plays two. But if I make my Forced March go off first, I don't know if it matters, but we'll just do it. So let's see, if his had gone off first, then I would have to kneel Burn Men, then he would kneel another dude. So yeah, the plot order actually didn't matter there. But I was too lazy to like do math and try to figure out whether it mattered or not. Do we play Joffrey? Playing Joffrey is tempting. Let's use Goldmine first. See if we can get some cards that are actually useful. No such luck. Wow. Well, we either play Joffrey or Jaime. Joffrey does not have any great targets, and Jaime has a big intrigue icon, so I guess we're playing Jaime. It's like guarantees that he'll play Valar Dohaeris, but what can you do? Sometimes you just gotta do it, man. Just gotta hope for the best. I guess I'll do this in case of Valar Morghulis. Might as well. I don't have much else to spend the money on. We do have the gold mine to help. The gold mine has not been drawing us like great cards so far, but that just means that many more of the not useful cards are getting filtered out of our deck. Sooner or later we have to draw into characters, which is what I really want. You just need a ton of characters to do well in a matchup like this. Because you need to be able to play and have more characters than he can keep kneeled. That's how you win. Should be able to do a lot of damage this turn. Let's find out. Yeah, he's on 0 gold, so no events or funny business this time. Tears of Lees. No, I'm not going to use Tears of Lees on Shireen. It is not that great. I am probably going to use Nightmares on her, because why not? Doesn't seem likely to do much of anything else for me. And it will allow me to get the 2 challenges in with Jaime here and get the agenda. Now, hopefully what he will do is he will pick... Yeah, he'll do that, and now I can put Tears of Lees on Shireen. Which I also probably will do because, again, I might as well. Kills Shireen while she's blanked by Nightmares, which is pretty funny. Think we do Power Behind the Throne? Yeah, the rest of these aren't doing anything. Because when he does Valar Dohaeris, I'm going to keep Tywin. So it's good to get another challenge out of Tywin before that happens. Or if he does Valar Morghulis, I mean, obviously Tywin will also still be on the board. So 4 challenges. That worked out pretty well. Now let's see, which reset is it going to be? Oh, that's funny, it still worked. That's goofy. Well, I mean, he was going to win dominance either way with the Iron Throne, so still didn't really do anything. And even if he plays Valar Morghulis, killing Shireen that way is still relevant, because then he can't use Shireen's ability when he triggers Valar Morghulis to, like, kneel Tywin or something. Is he trying to decide whether or not to use a Storm's End? I mean, he definitely should not use it. He doesn't even have 2 characters. Oh, that was weird. I got disconnected and then I had to reconnect. So my internet might be trolling me. Let's hope there's no more hiccups with that. I think first snow is pretty good. So if he does Dohaeris, then I will keep Tywin and Burnmen. And if he does Morghulis, then the first snow is pretty irrelevant for me. But it'll probably be frustrating for him no matter what. So yeah, first snow probably looks like the correct thing to do. Oh, big shocker. I had no idea that he would play that. Alright, let's continue trying to gold mine for something relevant. Hey, that's pretty good. I just discarded the bodyguard though, so if I marshal him now he's vulnerable to Valar Morghulis. But we still do it, right? I mean, why not? I'm even going to hold on to this Western Fiefdom for potential gold mine fodder next turn. Because I just don't need the money right now, and it's unlikely that I will need the money at any point, given that I still have Late Summer Feast and trade routes available. I guess he gets 8 gold from the Iron Bank, huh? Well, it is a question of what he can do with 8 gold on effectively a totally clear board, because obviously the fiery followers are going away. Looks like he's putting something in shadows. Oh, sure. Is that really the correct thing to do? Only if he has a 3rd copy of In the Name of Your King. Or a duplicate, obviously that helps. Still, if he uses the duplicate for military claim this turn, then next turn she will be killed by Joffrey, which is pretty good. But he might as well defend this, because if he doesn't, then I'm just going to kneel her. Which, yeah, he's aware of that. Just going to kneel her. Oh, I got the fiery followers that were bounced back by first snow. That's funny. Oop, I almost hit done. We're not done, damn it. Alright, no event, please. Don't do it. Don't do it. Good, he didn't do it. I think I'll do trade routes now, because I'm probably marshaling Joffrey. And then I can also have enough money for Robert Strong if I really want. Oh well, he's probably going to discard Joffrey with the Scene in Flames there. That's weird that he didn't play that, like, towards the beginning of the challenge phase. Because there's a chance that Scene in Flames could have gotten discarded by my intrigue claim, and then he'd be sad. Yeah, I guess we might as well do trade routes. Withering Cold. Sure. Yeah, this is what you get for putting me first, buddy. I'm gonna milk your Melisandre. So no kneeling Jaime. Not that way, at least. Come on, I've got to draw characters. I've drawn so many locations. There we go. I guess I'll just hold on to this copy of Tywin. If nothing else, I can gold mine it later. I definitely don't need the duplicate while he also has a bodyguard. Let's see. I probably do want to marshal Podrick, just for the potential to do a chump power challenge, since it's a Withering Cold turn. That looks to be about it. And he has not had any economy besides the Iron Bank. So he's either not running enough or he's just really, really unlucky. The Iron Bank is okay if you actually get it going early like he did. There's a Rose Road. But you definitely don't want to rely on it, not with so much Greyjoy around. You could really regret it if you're trying to rely on that and then they just discard it or do whatever to it. In my case, if he had marshaled this and I had treacheried... Oh no, treachery doesn't work, because treachery doesn't cancel bestow. So I take that back. Oh, he kneeled two of my guys with another consolidation. Quit that. But he gave me another power, so now I'm at 10. Treachery can still mess this up, though, because like next turn, let's say he was going to use the reaction to go from 4 to 8. I could treachery that and deny 4 gold. That could potentially be a thing. Damn, another milk. Well, okay then. Well, I'm going to try to clear his board no matter what. Even on Withering Cold turn, that's still worth it. Let's do this. And do this. Doesn't even defend it. That's funny. He probably knows that this is Robert Strong in Shadows, or he can guess that it probably is, so that's why he's not bothering to defend it. Yeah, none of my Reigns plots really do anything. I guess Filthy is good. So we'll do this. This way she's going to kneel no matter what. Yep. But we don't need to kill her, because we're going to have plenty of gold still next turn to pay for this. And I don't want to bring him out now in case the opponent does Valar Morghulis. We keep Tywin standing because Withering Cold and 15 strength and 9 gold lets us win dominance. Which isn't super relevant, but it's just like, I mean, we might as well on the Withering Cold turn, so he'll still be standing there next turn. Confiscation doesn't matter on a Jaime that's kneeling, so let's just do Late Summer Feast. Make sure we have enough gold for Sir Robert Strong. Return to the fields. Is he going to sacrifice Melisandre? That'd be hilarious. Wow, he did it. That's funny. He might have another copy of her in hand. That would be a reason to do that. Oh, the gold mine is kneeling. That's sad. Well, let's play some cards. Getting pretty close to winning here. The opponent's problem here is they just don't really have anything going on their side of the field. They don't even have Chamber the Painted Table. So all they've been doing is just slowing me down. They haven't been doing anything that really helps them win. They don't have enough characters to have a lot of presence in the challenges phase. And I definitely can win during this challenges phase if he doesn't do anything to mess with my challenges. I'm going to get 4 challenges and renown. That's definitely going to be enough. Assuming that like 3 of those are unopposed. Thinking. 12 gold to work with. I'm not sure what he could have here that could really be good enough. He would need to, like, even with 12 gold, that's a lot. But he's just way so far behind, I don't think it's enough. Because I have the threat of a Robert activation, and then I still have 5 more gold after that to buff Janos Slint to 12 strength. And I can do both of those after using Tywin as a 15 strength. That's just like way too much garbage. Oh, he can do that? Of course. Of course. What was I saying? I should have known that would happen. That was guaranteed. I was saying how much stuff I have. I was like, oh, I don't know what he could possibly have. Well, there's that card. That's what he could have. They can always have that one. Yeah, put some gold on that Devon Seaworth. So the objective is to stop him from winning dominance if possible. Let's see. I think we pass challenges. 10 gold. 5. No. We do this, right? Yeah, we just do this. So now I have 13. And he has 13. So now we pass challenges. This way he can't use Devon Seaworth and put Chamber the Painted Table into play. And that denies his win condition. If I declare a military, then he can kill Selyse for the claim. and win dominance and use Devon. And like killing Selyse really doesn't matter. And I need to go ahead and bring Robert Strong out of Shadows, or else he could just pass his challenges. And then he'd win dominance. Does not really matter which one of those he discards, yeah. Because they're both just gold mine fodder anyways. So let's hope he doesn't have Valor Morgulis, but even if he has it, I'll still have Tywin and he won't have anything, so I'll still be fairly happy with that. And if he doesn't have it, unless he has some way... Oh, well that's annoying. But is that ever really enough? I don't know. I was going to say unless he has some way to use Selyse again. Let's put him first. Just because we always want this type of deck to go first. There we go. That's the type of draws that I wanted. Very nice. So what events are over here? I don't know if he really should be using Consolidation of Power and giving me even more power. I don't really care about Scene in Flames. I mean, I actually do with the Hound. That could be a problem. But the point, my board is enough to do challenges. That doesn't really matter. I guess I just can't declare military since he has In the Name of Your King in his discard. But other than that, these really are not high impact, I don't think. And like, even if he wants to use Consolidation of Power, he can't kneel Jaime or Tywin with it. And those are the scary characters. And he's also giving me 3 events, right? Yeah, Treachery, Nightmares, and Tears of Liz. So that's good. So Selyse lags the game by 1 turn. But I don't know if Selyse will be enough. We'll see. He is going to do the Consolidation of Power. I really don't think it's worth it for him to kneel, like, small characters to give me more power. I don't think he should do that, to be honest. Like, is kneeling Janos Slant really that big of a deal? I'm not even going first. If I was going first and I could use the Intimidate, then it might matter. Oh, another Vanguard Lancer. I'm definitely still in range of winning. So we have 2 Renowns here, Power Claim, and he needs at least 1 more character to block 4 challenges. Okay, saving 5. We'll see if that 5 gold is actually being saved for something scary or not. Nightmares, nice. Might be relevant, we'll find out. I guess I should Marshal Littlefinger. Don't think there's much reason not to. And let's bring out Shay. She's probably better than the Hound. I think I like that. Now, he can just play Scene in Flames right away, and like discard the Hound and Nightmares, but I think this board is plenty big enough to get the job done without relying on the Hound. Should I Treachery that? No, I don't think it matters at this point for him to draw, what, 3 cards? Sure. Take your 3 cards. I don't care. Even-handed justice. I guess that makes sense. Doesn't declare any challenges. I guess there was not much point in him declaring challenges. I don't know, maybe... I'm too lazy to do the math on it, so... well, since he doesn't kneel, we might as well declare a military with Jaime, even though it can just be cancelled. At least make him spend the 1 gold, right? Yeah. Then let's do an intrigue. And maybe I won't actually win this turn since he kneeled my renown. And Jaime doesn't get renown since the military gets cancelled. So yeah, I might not actually get to 15. I guess I should play that. Take out the Devon Seaworth there with Tears of Liz. Let's do intrigue number 2. So if we do it this way, we stand Shay. And we're going to get the agenda trigger and use Filthy on Devon. And that way we get an unopposed power challenge. Saving the Kingdom. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think there was any way he could make Saving the Kingdom relevant here. Because using it on Shay doesn't really matter. I can just pay a gold to stand her up again. I think I will win here because I'll win Dominance. Because I'm counting Robert Strong, who is the same as the Iron Throne, plus 5. And he's only got 8 plus 2. So I should get to exactly 15. Yep, nice. Well, that was a slog, but we got there. This shows kind of the problem with Baratheon. You can win games with this type of deck if you get your Chamber the Painted Table, but he never got it. And like besides that, I don't know, it's just so hard for Baratheon to get anything going. They do have tools to like shut a lot of stuff down or slow people down, but they don't have stuff that like gives them an active win condition like the other factions do. So yeah, that is definitely an issue. Well, that is today's game. So tomorrow will be another Martell Reigns of Castamere, and then I'll finally move on to some new decks.